Hey everybody, this is Fox and Saturn, and welcome to Super Speed Losing. So yeah, after the last episode, I decided that what I was going to do is I was just going to record and play until either I was dead or I had gotten to the point where I think I could actually, win. And that took a lot longer than I expected. That took about an hour and a half, mostly because the orcs just really don't want to actually kill me. They would much rather prolong the fight, which, while very orky, is quite aggravating. My original thing was I was going to try and shrink this down to a 4-minute video and put like a little speech over it. But this is already 10 times speed, and this is as far as my video software will let me speed it up. So, yeah, I think I'll just post that as a bonus video. But other than that, I mean, as we watch my not at all slow, descent into defeat, I'm going to talk a little bit about what went wrong. Like I was complaining about the entire mission, not enough food. And for Chaos especially, that's bad because they want to have their infantry, specifically, I mean, all their units of Chaos, their champions of Chaos, because then they can give them marks, they can give them boons, and they can just hit pound for pound much harder than anything else. They obviously take a little more to get going, but hey, it's worth it. And yeah, just because of how I started and deciding and not really making that a priority to fix my food production, I never got into that. I do feel like my vehicles did all right, but definitely not, but by the time I got those going, it just wasn't enough. Another thing that I screwed up a little bit, and this was a couple episodes ago, was I really should have waited until I had a kind of an overwhelming force, at least 5 defilers before I went for the Orc City the first time. Because if I had done that better, and on the first time had been able to just completely surround the city with defilers and have some extras in there, I might have actually been able to do it. Because I went in too early, I think the orcs decided that, oh, hey, A, we should put some guys around here, and B, they can get here, so maybe we can figure out a way through as well. So yeah, that was definitely something I screwed up, trying to get, and another thing I screwed up on that and maybe because I didn't do this much, but it certainly seemed effective when I did do it, is that I should really have been using my Helldrakes as anti-air. They're actually very effective. And I just either wasn't building them or just sending them to do other things. I think... especially we're going to see at the very end, I'm going to look over the whole map. And spoiler alert, this whole map is orcs. There's a lot of guys, so I don't think I would have had enough to do it anyways, but... that might have helped. That might have, at the very least... I mean, that might have drawn this out even longer, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but certainly earlier on, that could have helped me to, to stop them. But that's pretty much... I mean, those are the main mistakes I made. I think, again, I guess, if I had realized that this land bridge up top was here to begin with, I could have harassed the orcs a lot sooner, and maybe that would have made a difference, because, I mean, the main problem is the orcs got left alone too long, they grew in power, and by the time I decided to take them on, they were just too powerful. So if I had been there harassing them the whole time, I probably would have had, gotten a lot better. So yeah, I think I'm definitely, once I start with the Tyranids here coming up, we're definitely going back down to less people to kill. I still think, well, we're going to keep the difficulty because, obviously, I mean, I took out, or rather, I guess I didn't take out. So how many did I take out? I think I took out 4 opponents personally. 4 out of 9. 4 out of 8 opponents. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll see. I still think it'll be better. Again, I'm just trying to fine-tune all this. Question for anyone who's actually going to finish all this is, do you think that it would be a good idea for me to go back to try and take on, Gladius with the Orcs and now Chaos, and we'll see whether I can make it through with Tyranids and Tau, alright? Probably going to do the story missions first, just because those are easier. Because those give you a second way to win, and you can kind of usually do it sort of by turtling. Because, honestly, if I was... we'll see when we get there, but... They're pretty good. They're pretty interesting, and they're a lot more varied than just kill everything, which, is what this game is. But yeah, speaking of what this game is, another question would be, what game should we consider in the future? One game I'm definitely considering, that I'm thinking I might get right away when I have the chance, is Slytherin is doing they're going to be releasing a Starship Trooper game. And this will be an interesting game for me because it'll be one of the few games I go in actively trying not to hate, because I'm a big fan of the books, but this is going off of the movie, which is bad. I will get into that more later, because I think I'm definitely going to do that just whenever that comes out. So that's not even out. We'll see if that's how good the game itself is. It's these guys, so it's probably pretty solid, but yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be one of the few games I ever play where I actively dislike the game, even if that's just prejudice. It's prejudice. I'm prejudging it. So that's obviously a possibility. I'm trying to do, if anyone's actually watching this at this point, thank you very much. You're an awesome person. Like, comment, subscribe below. Seriously, comment, people. Just say stupid stuff on the bottom. Just let me know you're watching. But, so one thing I've been trying to do is I've been trying to get a Gloomhaven Let's Play off the ground, and I'm getting a lot of recording problems with this. Basically, what keeps happening is that I'll keep, after a little while, the recording will basically start, anyways. So this is... I'll talk about that later, but so this is the end. This is the last turn. I decided at this point, you know what? I got no chance. We're going out on our turn, on our terms. It's gonna blow all of our own cities up. With how much they explode, it'd be kind of cool if you did that and then it, damaged enemies. Maybe just, some last ditch, you've got 3 cities left and one of them's completely surrounded by enemies, so you just explode it. But, yeah, so that's the... So, yeah, look at that mini-map. Look at that crazy-ass mini-map. There were so many of these. Also, look at this. Not this one. This one makes a lot of sense. Although, I'm surprisingly low on that. But look at economy. Look at Ulgalg. And look what they do in right about here. Yeah. Whoop, down, whoop, down. They had, no economy left at this point. And that's me just being very angry about that fact. So, that was the end of this episode. This series. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys will stick around for the next one. And I will see you all for the next Let's Play. Laters.